Okay, so NBA quarterly check-ins been some time in the association. We're about 22 to 23 games in the season. I think that's a good way to start kind of actually making some predictions and kind of talking about what we're seeing in the association this year. So before we get started, I'm going to drop Cam's and I's there. Right now, I'm 12 and 3. Cam is 8 and 1. He will not let me hear the end of it about how his record is better than mine. So we're gonna hunt him down, get that back. I'm 12 and 3. Go follow us on Action Sports Network. But let's hop into the NBA. I want to start off with the most surprising teams so far this season. I've got two. The first one's got to be the Indiana Pacers. I mean, they're way above schedule. They're way ahead of schedule right now, and that's partly because we're seeing Rick Carlisle get away from that Dallas type of offense, the Luca heliocentric type of offense, and kind of go back to his roots. He's from Indiana and really try to teach a core of young guys. And we saw him do that in Dallas, and that's how he became such a great coach and well respected around the league by coaching those types of players. So happy for Rick Carlisle to, even though Dallas was a great team and he respected the hell out of Luca, it's good to see him kind of in his own environment able to really mold some young guys and play the style of basketball that he likes to see. Okay, so Benedict Mathurin. Whoa. I mean, this rookie class so far is really good, but Benedict Mathurin's coming off the bench, getting like 26, 27 minutes a night and giving you damn near 20 points a day. It's crazy to see. And I called that, I mean, I don't want to keep like harping on it, but at Arizona, he was a hound, not only on offense, but on defense. The small things, he's rebounding, he's doing all the little things that really help a team win. And his running mate, Tyrese Halliburton, in his 3 games before the Kings game, 60 points, 40 assists, 0 turnovers. I mean, this guy's the real deal. And I think that's a great segue to talk about the Sabonis trade that allowed him to not be in Phoenix, but in Indiana, man. So it's just really interesting to see, not Phoenix, sorry, Sacramento. It's really interesting to see how that is impacting the other team I want to talk about, the other most surprising team, which is the Sacramento Kings. And if you're a basketball fan, there's no way you can dislike what the Kings are doing right now. If you're a true basketball fan, this is how you like to see teams executed, and this is how you like to see teams being organically made into contenders. You like to see that guy that they drafted stay there. They go and make a trade to show that guy, hey, we're committed to winning. And then those draft picks and other pieces start to mold in. Malik Monk, what a great, great asset. Big fan of his because he was a Charlotte Hornet once, and I don't know why we ever let him go. So I like Malik Monk a lot, but man, the Sacramento Kings have something special going on. I have 3 things written down for them. It's young, fast, but the last one's a question mark. It's, are they consistent? We're a quarter way in. That's why we're doing this check-in. When we check in halfway through the season, will I still see the Kings sitting in that 6 spot, in that 5 spot? We'll see. I'm interested to watch how they progress going into the All-Star break. All right, those are my 2 most surprising teams, and let's go on and end off on the teams that I need to watch more of. Starting off the Nuggets. In the offseason, I said, you know what, Jamal's coming back, MPJ's coming back. They got a 2-time back-to-back MVP in Nikola Jokic coming back, and looks like he's not slowing down at all. Well, lo and behold, I was right doing the same thing, but guess what? There's so many new teams this year that it's hard to be able to keep tabs and get to every single game. The Nuggets sitting in second in the Western Conference, man, Jamal Murray is looking to get his legs back. He had 26 points in their last game, albeit against a terrible defensive Rockets team. But the Western Conference, it's up for grabs. There's no clear favorite, and the Denver Nuggets, they have a legit shot of having a player to go three-peating for an MVP. I mean, people may say recency bias, or a lot of the media won't vote for somebody 3 times in a row. But if you're looking at the stats, if you're looking at the standings, he finally has his guys back. What's there not to like about that? That's number one. Number two, the Orlando Magic. All right, Paolo Banchero, madness. Madness. It doesn't matter who he's facing, it doesn't matter what star he's going up against. He's treating it as if they're on the same level. He's giving KD turnaround shimmy fadeaways, going baseline. He's taking Kyrie, posting him up immediately, and showing him that anytime someone is small on me, I'm attacking, going to the basket immediately. There's nothing you can do about it. I like how he plays his game. He takes what he takes what the defense gives him, and then he uses his size to his advantage. He doesn't shy away from creating contact or anything. Absolutely love that, man. That's what I got to say so far. NBA quarterly check-ins. It would be cool to see. Last thing I'll say, it's cool that with the Magic, why I want to watch them more is because you like to kind of see the early stages of a perennial contender in this league. Now, the Warriors, when Steph was drafted in his first season, 2009, 2010, they finished in the 10th seed. They did not make the playoffs. We don't expect these guys to come in immediately and make all these impacts, but what do we see 4 or 5 years from now? We're seeing those same players deep in the playoffs, and they're the main topic of the NBA. So, how cool is it to be able to watch those games in the infantile stages before they turn into that perennial contender? They're still working some kinks out. They're still getting the right pieces. They're still waiting for their main guys to take those leaps, like the Tatum leap, like the Jalen Brown leap that we're seeing on the Celtics. Soon we're going to see the Magic taking those similar leaps with Franz, Paolo, Bol impressing a lot. Really excited to watch some more of the Magic as 75% of the season is still ahead of us. Can't wait to check in during the half. And like I said, follow us on Action up in here because we're on heaters 8-1, 12-3. We do this for a reason. Peace.